Hello and welcome back for another episode of NTom Opens Up. It's been a while since the last one, and if you don't really know what this is all about, it's essentially a little show of mine where I purchase some products to open up and whatnot, and also our patrons can submit questions that I answer after the fact. I used to kind of like mix the two, so I'd like open a bit, answer some questions, answer some more after I open a bit more, and, you know, vice versa, yada yada yada. But I'm kind of going to split the two in half now, so I'm going to have the product opening, etc., in the first half, and then in the second half it's going to be all questions. So why don't we get right on into it? Alright, today we are going to be checking out some Digimon cards. This is the Battle of Omni booster box. 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. We certainly opened bigger booster boxes on this channel, I'm pretty sure anyway, but we've never really opened any Digimon cards, which is kind of exciting, really. I don't know what the 112 types in total means, but whatever. Why don't we go ahead and get this box opened up, and then we'll open some cards, I guess. Alrighty, there we go. Opened in all its glory. This is kind of how you'd see it in the shop and whatnot, and you can like pick out individual card packs to, I don't know, test your gacha look. It came with a little card on the top of here. I seem to recognise this character. Arata Sanada. Huh. Yeah, I think he's from Cyber Sleuth, or something like that. Obviously, there's going to be rules to this here card game, but I've never played it, and I actually stopped watching Digimon roughly around the end of Tamers, so it's going to be very interesting to see which new Digimon they've come out with since then. Alright, we've got 24 packs, so I'm going to open these roughly about 6 at a time, and we'll see what we've got. Just put it over to the side over there. It's going to be a bit slanted, I guess, or it can just stay stiff like that. So, here we go. 6, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. Here we go. Now we have 6. That is most definitely 6. So, why don't we go ahead and open this first one. Please excuse me if I cut between, you know, opening card packs and whatnot. I'm a weak little boy, and it is the early days of November, when it's frightfully cold. It is actually extremely chilly this morning. I'm recording this at roughly about 7:30 in the morning, just because I kind of want to do other stuff today. And, you know, I got the time, so why not? Or why are you being so difficult? It's the first bloody pack. Alright, here we go. I don't know, like, what order this is in and whatnot, but we have a little collector's list on the back here. I noticed some names on there already. Alright, so let's have a look here. Mechanorimon. He seems familiar. It's not ringing any bells. We've got Triceramon. We've got Paildramon. Very cool. Try and display these as best I can. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing. Weedmon. The joke's kind of right itself, really. Vadramon. Again, just kind of writes itself, really. Garuramon. There's one my boomer ass recognises. Can't go wrong with Gen 1. We've got an Ultimate Flare card. Very cool. Shoutmon. That's basically the Agumon of his generation. I know that much. I know a little bit here and there past Tamers. Ooh, Rosemon, a Mega. Very cool. Gigimon, or Gigimon, don't really know how you pronounce that. Ooh, Metal Greymon Ultras Mode. Interesting. All Delete. Cool. And we got something on the back. That's just the list thing there. So, let me have a quick scan through here, and it should tell me the rarity of the cards that I got. Let's have a look. So yeah, it seems like Rosemon and Mega might have been one of the better cards I got in there. And thankfully, I do have some packages to put them in. Don't even know if this is like a super rare card or anything, but I just feel like sealing the deal and sealing this in protective packaging. So there we go. Let's move on. Alright, pack number 2. Don't really know the correct, like, card shuffling order in order to get, like, the best card of the pack class, like a certain Max Mofo would do in his opening videos, but, we'll just keep it casual. Let's keep it cash, you know. Alright, so we got the list again. Let's go. We got Kotemon, or Coatmon. Monochromon, I definitely remember that guy. Black Galgamon, very cool. I believe our buddy Tanner of the North, Marine Devimon, very cool, has also opened some of these. And if you want a more detailed, like, backstory for each Digimon, he's the guy to go to. I'm just a pleb, really. Gladimon, little knight Digimon fella. We got Rowdy Rocker. Black Mac Galgamon, very cool. He is an ultimate level. He kind of seemed like a mega to me, but whatever floats your boat. Transcendent Sword! Definitely remember this. Good old Omnimon. Oh, Yokomon. This evolves into Biomon, I believe? Feel free to correct me. It might also be Palmon. Chris Paildramon. Very cool. And we have Black War Greymon. One of my favourites from Tamers, actually. So I guess he's the best one. Oh no! Oh shit, we have a shiny. And we got the card thing at the back. Metal Garurumon. Yeah, look at that shine. Very nice. Like I said, I'm doing this early in the morning, so the natural lighting will have to suffice, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and put him in a protective thing right away. And by doing this, I can just go through all the cards I got at the end, and bada bing, bada boom. Alright, get another pack in there. Why the hell not? Come on, Tom. Your weak baby arms can't be tired already. I know you haven't had breakfast yet, or your first cup of tea of the morn, but still. Alright, we have Kotemon again. Troopmon, not really heard of that guy before. Meramon, I think I remember him. He was a Gen 1, right? I'm describing it as Pokemon. Weedmon. I'm just tempted to make that the thumbnail. Now, Commandramon. Neat. Palmon, yeah, there we go. Meteor Shower. This Johnny Bravo motherfucker over here. Guilmon. Aw, Tamers represent. Zeeg Greymon. Jesus. I didn't realize he had, like, an evolution like this. Although Digimon can branch into all kinds of, like, paths and whatnot. And this dude is a mega. Very cool. Digimon again. Waru Monzemon. Ooh, that's got like a little gold trim on it, so just put that to the side there. This has also got a gold trim. Izzy and Mimi. Interesting. I don't know which one to pack up there, honestly. But hey, at least I'm getting a lot of these list cards and whatnot. You know what, I'll just put these two to the side right now. I'm really just packaging the ones that I like, really, so feel free to shout at me in the comments. Let's get another one going. Weak as a kitten. Feel free to let me know, like, what kind of cards you guys would like to see me open, by the way. I'm open to suggestions. There you go. Just rip and tear, Tom. Rip and tear until it's done. Yeah. We in there, lads. We in there. Alrighty. We got Gaussmon, Floramon, Karamon. Ooh, that's the dude from the movie, I believe. Sayakomon, Cubimon. Definitely remember that. Piximon, yep, one of the originals. Royal Nuts. Royal Nuts. There's no point in me, like, reading these things and whatnot. I don't know how they work in the game at all. Bancho Lilymon. Jesus. Like a friggin' hooligan. ne'er-do-well sort of version of Lilymon. Blazing Storm of Metal with my boys, War Greymon and Metal Garurumon there. Kiwimon. Kiwi! And Garurumon Sagittarius mode. Now, Sagittarius is my star sign, so I kind of want to package that one up. But we also have Wizelen, whoever the hell that is. That's like an item card or whatever, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But yep, definitely want to put Garurumon in this sucker. I just like the Garurumon line, alright? There we go. Booyah. I actually have 2 of his line now. Come on, don't fall over on me now. We've only just started. Bloody hell. It's all going pear-shaped. There we go. Get the excess cards off the screen, Tom. Keep it clean. Alrighty. Next pack. Probably gonna have to take a little break every 6 packs or so, because I'm actually leaning forward to do this. I don't have all that much room in my room, so... sob story. Whatever, you don't care. We got Black Growlmon. Triceramon again. Garbagemon. My spirit animal, or Digimon really. Chrysyarimon. Kind of butchered that one, but he's also from the movie, I believe. Colamon. Like a coelacanth or a coelacanth for whatever. I'm having a stroke, don't mind me. Vladimon again. Rowdy Rocker again. Monitormon again. Sumemon. Aww. Spiral Masquerade. And Blackwall Greymon again. Ooh. We got another shiny. Get out of here, card. Yeah. Very cool. This dude is in fact a Mega. Very nice. You know you gotta wrap him. Just so I can show it off when it's done. There we go. Alrighty, last one of this set. Well, this set of 6 packs anyway. Still got roughly around 18 more to go. I will be dead by the end of this, but such is life. Rip and tear, Tom, until it's done. Alright. Cutemon, very aptly named. Black Growlmon again. Syakomon. Deramon. Dorbrickmon. Very extreme, kinda rad. Palmon again. Demonic Disaster. Koromon. Classic. Monitormon. Shoutmon again. Metal Greymon Ultras mode. And Nokia Shiramine. She's from the Cyber Sleuth games, I believe. I guess I'll put her in cellophane or whatever this material is. Let's have a look here. So I should technically have like 6 cards that have been bundled up, but I couldn't really tell what the best one was for one of the packs, so this is what I have so far. Tactimon, Metal Garurumon, Garurumon Sagittarius mode, Nokia, and of course on the end we have Rosemon. So there we go. Alright, we've got another 6 packs to open here, and this will bring us to halfway through this here booster box, so let's get right on into it. Why don't I try and speed things up a little here? Like I'll open 2 at once, and then I can just kind of blast through. Time will tell whether this pays off. Knowing me, it probably won't, but I just like to try and be efficient, you know? So we put that there. Just rip it at the top. This actually makes it a lot easier. We take these, because they are not important. They're just these list cards. And we'll take a look at the first pack. We got Cubimon, Gessomon, Commandramon, Morishellmon, Pixiemon, Palmon, Rowdy Rocker, Shooting Starmon, pretty cool, Guilmon, Shademon, Renamon. There you go. Ooh, and Chaos Gallantmon. Very nice. He's also a Mega. I assume that's a variant of, like, Guilmon's, like, final evolution. Very cool. I'll just pop him there, and then we'll check out the other pack. And then we'll see if there's any more to put in a packaging. We got Starmons. We got, let me try and pronounce this correctly. Slowly. Kurisarimon. There we go. Taumon. Vadramon. Dorbikmon. Pixiemon. Meteor Shower. Sunomon. Gabumon's pre-Evo. We got the classic Greymon. Sumemon. Weaselen. And this dude in regular card. Interesting. So yeah, why don't I put these two in a protective packaging. And that seemed to go a lot quicker, so I think I might do that for the rest of the packs and whatnot. Just for my own sanity, you know dear, you can't spend too long opening cards, then you'll realise what a capitalistic shit show the whole thing is. I'm kidding. I enjoy this sort of thing. I guess I'm a sucker for the gacha. You guys help enable this with all your support, I'm just saying. So there we go. A couple new cards for you. Pop those there for now, and I'll pop these off to the side. Alright, we got a couple more here, so let's just tear on into them. Come on, don't fight me now. Oh, it's fighting me. It knows that I've discovered a new efficient way to open these cards, and it is fighting me. There you go. You can't hide from NTom. I've been doing collectathons for years. Right, we put that one there, take the thingamabob card off. Will this one open normally? It will. Good boy. You know what I expect. So there we go. First pack. We got Gesomon, Taumon, Moosyamon, Triceramon, seen him a few times, Royal Nut, Palmon, Nightmon, very cool, Superstarmon, it's basically Ristar, let's be honest. We got Digimon, very wise, very wise. May have just seen something really cool. Yokomon, Metal Greymon Ultras Mode, and Shoutmon DX. Ooh, that's a shiny and a half. Let's put him down there, with all due respect. And this pack, we have Black Growlmon, Syakomon, Deramon, Dorbikmon, Kotemon, Garurumon, Gladimon, Digimon, Gabumon. You can't actually fly. Look at you. Laughing at him. It's not on. Renamon, Catastrophe Cannon, and that's the end for that one. It's very cool though. But I think Shoutmon deserves to be encapsulated. I basically just put the ones that I like the look of into a protective casing. The rest of them, they're fine in the regular collection, really. So yeah, there we go. Very nice. Just do a little bit of cleanup, and we'll open the next two. Alright, these two packs, and we're halfway through the booster box. Come on, baby. Let me open it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. A couple of cards that got left in there. Hopefully it wasn't a rare that got torn up too much. Oh well. Such is life. Take that off, put that over there. Chuck this thing in the bin. Yeah, there we go. It's all coming up NTom today, folks. Take that away. And we're going to look at this one first for a change. Alright, we got Floramon, Mechan Orimon, Vadramon, Garbagemon, again, my spirit animal, Ultimate Flare, Gladimon, Jokermon, very cool, Zanbamon, neat, Gabumon, I love him so, Spyro Masquerade, and Diaboromon. Very cool. But on the end, we have motherfucking Omnimon. I think we just picked the card of the set. Look at this dude. He's a fucking fusion Digimon. Of course I love him. That's great. That's going straight in the protective thing. No waiting, no messing around. You gotta treat these Digimon with respect, you know? I don't know, maybe they'll come back and kill you? Who knows? Love Omnimon. Ever since the first movie, he's been one of my favourites. They gave him a slightly new form recently. That one's pretty cool. Obviously I don't know the name of it because I am a hack. But anyway, there we go. Gessomon. Starmons, plural. Dorbicmon. Black Graumon. Idmon, always good for a laugh. Supreme Cannon! Oh, I got the partner to Transcendent Sword. Cool. Garurumon. Got most of I actually do have the full line for this. I guess that makes sense. It's that Omnimon themed booster box. So. Rosemon, Sunomon, Infamon, Takumi Aiba, the male protagonist, I believe. And Sakuyamon. Yeah. Ooh, very nice. I think I'll put both of these in there. Just because. Sakuyamon, obviously being the mega evolution of Renamon. It's not quite a DNA Digivolution, but it's getting close. It's just sort of like fusing with your Digimon and whatnot. Don't know why they had to be naked while they did it, but this is Japan we're talking about. Them shits be crazy. So there we go. Put them there. And we have officially reached the halfway point of this whole thing. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, let's keep marching on. Alright folks, we've entered the second half here, so let's open a couple more beforehand and then just dive right on into them. Give me that special opening look, please. Wow, this is actually a really good morning for me. I edited 2 sets of TV comms before we started up on this. I don't know why I say we, it's only me doing these with all the editing and whatnot. But Kara did provide, like, the intro and whatnot, so I appreciate that, thank you, Kara. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got. We got Triceramon, Pyeldramon, Weedmon, Teehee, Vajramon, Cubimon, Black Mac Galgamon. I have to say some of these really slowly. Oh, Agumon. Agumon. Yeah. I love him. How can you not really? Transcendent Sword again. Shooting Starmon. Oh, that's cool. Rosemon again. Waru Monzamon. And on the very end, we have Sora and Joe. Thank you, Digimon. Very cool. Not quite enough to be put in protective packaging, but it's pretty cool all the same. Alright, so we have Monochromon. We have Black Galgamon. Marine Devimon, Mechanorimon, Garurumon, and Jokomon. You get a lot of cards in these packs, pretty cool. Ultimate Flare, Infamon, also from the movie, Greymon, there we go, Yokomon, Metal Garurumon again, and Armageddonmon. That's pretty intense. That guy definitely has to go in protective packaging. Uno momento. Alrighty. You gotta put the end of the world in a thing that's treating it with respect, you know? Bloody hell. There we go. Shift all these to the side. Respectfully, of course, I'm not just chucking them in the bin or anything. And let's open up a couple more. Put these around the thing. I really shouldn't put it behind the camera, because then people might think I'm like, you know, trying to trick you with the pulls that I get and whatnot. Put that card to the side, put those there. Another one of these. God, this is so much faster. I should have been doing this 2 at a time, every time, really, but you live and you learn. Whatever works. Alright. We have Gaussmon. We have Sealamon, or Koalamon, whatever. Black Galgamon, Cutemon, Commandramon, Rowdy Rocker, Palmon, Neptunemon, very cool, Absolute Blast, Kiwimon, and Argomon, and Earthshaker on the end. Very cool. Nothing for me to write home about there, but hey, maybe you guys in the comments are more knowledgeable when it comes to Digimon. I don't know, I'm just a schmuck opening up cards. What do you think I am, Tanner? I wish... Don't tell him I said that. Alright, we got Gessomon, Commandramon, Marishalmon, Starmons, that guy, Demonic Disaster, Piximon, Shademon, Koromon, Absolute Blast, All Delete, ooh, intense, and we have War Greymon on the end, hell yeah, you know that guy has to get a protective thingy for himself. I'm only really doing this because I found these just randomly lying about when I was setting up to record, so... Waste not, want not. Thank you, Agumon Line. Very cool. Alright. Now we have 8 packs left, folks. We might have already found the best cards in the pack, but you never know. You never know. Alrighty, 2 more, and then we only have 6 left. Just been speeding through these now. Come on, give me what I want. Fine. Thank you. At least some ends of the cards know what a man desires. Don't know why I said that. Whatever. It's not even 8 o'clock yet where I live. I can be as silly as I want. Take that away. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, starting with Kotemon, Deramon, Paeldramon. That should be Paladramon. I think Paeldramon is actually something completely different. Marimon, doing some cooking. Cubimon, Royal Nuts, Nightmon. You can't actually fly. I don't like that card. Superstarmon, Digimon, Bulukomon, who looks pretty rad. And on the end we have Mega Digimon Fusion. I guess this is the thing that makes Omnimon possible. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put that in a protective thing, just because I can. Why not, you know? Live dangerously. That's those hard card holders. They're the real cream of the crop when it comes to preserving your cards. Ideally, you put them in one of those things first and foremost, and then you put them in the hardened thing, but not made of money over here, Jesus. Alrighty, let's see what this pack has for me. We got Sayakomon, Marishalmon, Troopmon, Karamon, Monochromon, Supreme Cannon, very cool, Jokermon, Pikmon, not to be confused with Pikmin or Pokemon, Guilmon, Greymon, we got the Bros, and on the end we have Arata Sonata. Sorry, Sonata. Oh, words are hard. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's no Omnimon, but it's pretty cool. But now we only have 6 packs left, folks, so what else will we find in our journey to get all the cards in the world? A few just fell on the floor, that's fine. I'll pick them up later and put them in pristine condition. Don't you worry. Look at that. An empty booster box. You love to see it. Especially if you're, you know, someone who runs a shop, because that means you're in Clover, essentially. So here we go, the last 6 booster packs. Let's get right on into it. Alrighty, same dealio as usual. Open 2, view 2. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Take the thing off on the back. If I was a bit more professional, I could have been checking off what cards I had against that list, but oh well. I'm NTom, you know what I'm about by this point in time. If you don't, you will, and you'll come to hate me, just as I hate myself. Just kidding. Mostly. Right, what you got for me here? Starting off with... ooh, Pillowmon. I don't think we've seen them yet. We got Marimon, Garbagemon, Mooseyamon, Black, that guy, Agumon, Meteor Shower, Chris Paladramon, A Blazing Storm of Metal, very cool. Shooting Starmon, Sakuyamon, and Omnimon X Antibody. Holy fuck, look at this guy. Jesus fucking Christ. Your Digimon with Omnimon in its name can digivolve to this card. Holy fuck. What else to say other than this guy needs to be protected right away. Ugh. Hand's kind of shaking there. That's just a very cool card. I mean, it's Omnimon, or a variation thereof. He's just cool in general. Put him down there and, Alright, Tom, you can do this. Only 4 more packs after this. We got Troopmon. We got Floramon. Karamon. Sealamon. Demonic Disaster. Pixiemon. Meteor Shower. Bancho Lilymon. That's great. Fake Agumon Expert. I guess that would be me. Sumemon. Izzy and Mimi. And Lord Nightmon. Oh my god. These 2 packs were really good. I judge it completely on aesthetics. What can I say? I'm a basic bitch. It's how I've lived my life, it's how I'll always live my life. And you don't have to respect that. But this is my channel and I make the rules, so... Hot damn. I'll go through the ones I've bothered to put in packages in a little bit once we're done with everything here, but we've only got 4 of these fellas left now. Look at them there. So forlorn. But now, it's time to open 2 more. Alrighty, come on, give me good opening look. Guess not. You can't have your way every single time, folks. Sometimes you gotta open cards normally. Which is a little bit annoying, but hey, here we are. Damn you, stubby foms. I'll have you. All the cards fell on the floor. See, this is what happens when you record first thing in the morning. Don't worry, I've got them all. I haven't seen a single one. It's all good. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not the amount of cards I should have there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Sorry if the camera location's moved a little bit. I had to completely move it out of the way in order to get under my desk to get the things. Oh well. Alright, we got a bit of Marine Devimon. We got Garurumon. Pillarmon again, having a nice nap. That dude. We got Gaussmon. Taumon. Agumon. Shademon. Zeeg Greymon again, pretty cool. Revive from the Darkness. Megidramon, very cool. And Metal Garurumon again. Now, I already have Metal Garurumon, but this dude is raw, and he is getting protected. But first and foremost, we have another pack to check it out. This one didn't fall on the floor. This is the lucky pack. Marishalmon, Mechanorimon, Paledramon, Cutemon, Pillowmon, Supreme Cannon, Agumon, Sharpmon, Zambamon, Pikmon, Mega Digimon Fusion again, Terriermon Assist, just yeet that bitch, and that's your lot for that one. So hey, it worked out in the end, I guess. What can I say? Comedy of errors here on HFC, folks. Such is the life of an NTom. Do. There you go. He goes on the pile. Should probably, like, prop these up over here. They're all just gonna fall down again. You watch. I don't know why I bother. Whatever, you can stay there for now. Alright, we got 2 left, so let's get right on into it. Please just give me what I want. You're not giving me what I want. I don't want to have to dig beneath my table again to get these. I think it's because they know I'm like right at the arse end of the video. And so they taunt me. Come on, Tom. Rip and tear, you silly bitch. Why are some packs just like so more sealed than others? I don't really understand. I guess factory conditions, I suppose. Alright, take that card off. Put that there. And our very last pack. There we go. Nope, not from that end. Not from that end either. Fuck me, I guess. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. You get to see all these struggles live-ish. I'm weak as a kitten right now. Not really. But it is early, and I haven't had breakfast yet, so whatever. Alrighty, folks. The last 2 packs. Let's see what we got. We got Marine Devimon, Starsmon, Museumon, Monochromon, Meteor Shower, Demonic Disaster, Nightmon, Fake Agumon Expert, Revive from the Darkness, Neptunemon, Hurricane, and Omnimon Zwart. How many forms does this guy have? He's fucking raw. I gotta show these guys off like on their own. God damn. And the final pack, we begin with Taomon, Vajramon, Dorbikmon, Deramon, Black, that guy, Rowdy Rocker, Nightmon, Shijimon, Chris, Paladramon, Sunomon, Izzy and Mimi, Black War Growlmon to end with. Pretty cool, but it's kinda hard to top this fucking Chad right here. God damn. Let's put him in a thing. So yeah, that was the Battle of Omni Booster Box, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions from our patrons. And here's some of the cards that I deemed worthy enough to put in here. You can decide for yourself whether they're like super rare or anything. Alright, we got Megidramon, Lord Nightmon, Omnimon X Antibody, Digimon Mega Fusion, War Greymon, Armageddonmon, Jesus, just the apocalypse, Sakuyamon, Takumi Aiba, Omnimon, just put him to the side for 1 second, Sharpmon DX, Chaos Gallantmon, Arata, and Omnimon Zwart. Let me dig out that other Omnimon, just so I can show them off all together. Yeah, there we go. What a bunch of lads. Pretty cool. Yeah. So there we go. That was the Battle of Omni box, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was more of a vanilla sort of thing where I literally just open cards and see what I get. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a more detailed version of this unboxing, head on over to Tanner of the North. He's one of our fellow HFC members. He also opens some Digimon cards, but he's a bit more knowledgeable with stuff. So if you want that sort of thing, go check that out. But stay tuned, because we have the question and answer portion of NTom Opens Up coming actually right now. Bye-bye! Now it's time to open up personally and answer some questions sent in by our lovely patrons. Let's kick things off. Ronald D. Rankin asks, did you ever collect any video game guidebooks or still have any? I'm sure there's a few in storage somewhere. Like, I used to have a few Prima guides. I think everyone did from time to time. I think I had the piggyback guide for The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That was a thick little beast of a guide and helped me out a lot, like doing all the side quests and whatnot. I totally agree with Helldragon in that there's nothing quite like a good game guide or magazine, really. It's just fun, even if you don't own the game, to flick through the pages and see the game from like the perspective of the person who wrote the guide, you know? So to answer your question, Ronald, yeah, I'm sure there's some in storage, but it's been a while since I've actually picked one up for myself, what with the internet and whatnot at my disposal, so thank you for your question. Goldmember asks, I'm curious what your policies are for commissions regarding what I call I Can't Believe It's Not Hentai anime series, like redo of a healer, high school D&D, interspecies reviewer, etc. Well, to be honest, Goldmember, you could probably slip some under my nose, and for the most part I wouldn't notice. Like, one of our patrons, who I shall not name here, but you know who you are, likes to test me, test my ability to check things, and, you know, a few things have gotten in there. Icon, for one. That was an experience, so I definitely make sure to check things from now on. And if it's a bit too risque, I'm like, no, that's just straight up porn. And they respect my choices. So, yeah, that's how it works. Thank you, Goldmember. Shadow Reaper asks, of all the consoles that you own, what is your favourite one to record on? Well, thanks to my Elgato, I can record via my PC's monitor now, so most of them, really. I would say Switch. Switch is pretty fun to record from. I would say the least favourite is probably retro ones, you know, stuff that requires the old component or composite cables. Ugh. So, Switch, to answer your question. Thank you. Crawl12 asks, hey Tom, what games would you like to see get remastered or remade? For me, Chibi Robo. Just having a quick think here. Time Splitters, that would be pretty cool. Although, you know, there's Time Splitters Rewind, that's being worked on. So that's cool. Also a new Time Splitters, which is amazing. I keep forgetting about that, actually. There's this old third-person shooter called Freedom Fighters that I feel would be pretty cool for a remaster. So, you know, people behind SpongeBob Rehydrated, if you want to make an NTom happy, well, there you go. Another one from Goldmember. If you could travel to any conventions regardless of any money concerns and once we're out of the pandemic, where would you like to go? I've answered this before, but America, like too many games or something, just to meet some of the fans and say thank you and whatnot. Probably be very anxiety inducing, but what isn't these days, you know? Sometimes you just have to kind of bite the bullet, so America. Crawl12 again. Hey Tom, this question will probably be old once I ask it, but why not? It sure is, Crawl. These questions go back 6 months or so. I only really record with a backlog of questions once I'm ready and have the money to purchase new content. What is a surprise game you would like to see announced at E3? Jesus. Well, a new Sonic game would have been nice, and I can't say we didn't get that, because around the time we saw what is most likely going to be called Sonic Rangers, but that was just a teaser and whatnot. As for E3 itself, I can't really recall much, but seeing Advance Wars being revived not only is gratifying because Dan from Gigaboos was very happy about it, and I'm glad for him, but it's just nice to see the series back, so yeah, stuff like that really. Ronald D. Rankin asks, what were your top 5 games that were shown at E3 this year that got you excited to play? Ooh, actually this is a follow-up from the last question that just came to my mind. Metroid Dread. Like, I never thought we'd see Metroid 5 that actually continues from Fusion, plus actually reuses the whole Metroid Dread concept. We had Mario Party Superstars, or whatever it's called. We had Advance Wars. Lots of stuff, really. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy looks cool, even better now that it's been tweaked and whatnot. And Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. I think that's 5, if I can count correctly. So there you go. If you could team up with another British YouTuber who is not part of the group already for something, whom would it be and what would you pick? For example, Spiffing Brit for an exploit video or Yogscast for a commentary. This is from Shadow Reaper. Probably Atomic Catacombs. He is, I guess you would say, an X-reactor now, like he stopped doing it, but he was a big influence for me when it came to stuff like Steven Universe reactions and whatnot. It would be cool to work with him. He seems like a neat guy. So yeah, thank you for your question, Shadow Reaper. Another one from Shadow Reaper. Have you ever taken a stab at writing? Any unfinished works you could tell us about? Yeah, a few fanfics that never really went anywhere. No, I will not tell you what they're about because they were very cringe. But my writing style is too blocky and blunt. I once wanted to be a journalist, and much like with wanting to be a video game developer, with math skills going nowhere, my English skills were kind of too unrefined, and yeah, let's just say I'm not very good at anything apart from this whole talking thing, and now I'm sad, so let that be the answer to your question. Nocturne Privigini asks, what were your first impressions of the soundtrack for Symphony of the Night? I assume this is referring to my first playthrough of the game on stream. I've heard the soundtrack before, and I gotta say it's pretty kicking. Music is definitely one of the things that enhances the experience in any given game, and for Symphony of the Night, it just perfectly matches the gameplay and tone they were going for. I especially like the music that plays during the Colosseum, that's very jazzy. So thank you, Nocturne. Crawl12 asks, Tom, you are in charge of the new roster for the next Smash. Who do you keep, and whom will you bring in for the new game? Well, I would bring in everyone. Everyone has to be here, you know. I think it's set a precedent now. And as for the new game, providing he's not revealed later today. I'm recording this on the afternoon of the final Sakurai Presents showcase, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So, knock on wood, he's in, but if not, bring him in. Valdi Rankin asks, did the UK have Kids WB and or Fox Kids when you were growing up? Funny story, I wanted Fox Kids for the longest time, mostly because of the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. I just thought the whole CGI thing looked amazing without actually having watched the show, only to find out later in life that it's okay, I guess. Great voice acting though. But to answer your question, I think we eventually got it when we got digital, but at that time it turned into something else. I forget the name. It begins with T. I'm sure people out there will know what I'm talking about. We've got a question from Crazy12 Eric here. What's your favourite Ace Attorney case throughout the whole series? It's got to be 3-5, the one with Goddo. You know, I can't really go into details about why, because they would be spoilers, but I think that just encapsulates everything good about Ace Attorney, from the characters, to the twists, to the use of music, locations, etc. It's just fantastic. Krull12 asks, hey Tom, Sonic Generation 2 got announced. It didn't, this is just a hypothetical. And you get to pick one level for each era, Classic, Dreamcast, Modern. Which levels from Sonic Past come back? Lava Reef, Lost World, the level, not the game. And for Modern, let's go with Holoska Day, you know, Cool Edge Day. Nice and simple, keep it all tropey and whatnot. Goldmember asks, if you could transport your house to any fictional universe, which would you choose? It could be anything from game, movies, books, etc. You probably know what I'm going to say. Beach City in Steven Universe. Because it would just be nice to live at the beach, you know? And, you know, the war's over now, so nothing really to worry about, apart from the odd corrupted gem that probably hasn't been found yet. Ronald D. Rankin asks, do you have a game that you like to come back to and replay a lot? Xenoblade Chronicles. It's just perfect, really. The characters, the story, the music, you know, the gameplay. It's just infinitely replayable, really. Shadow Reaper asks, now that the Adaptathon is done, you can tell these questions are old, tell us your favourite and least favourite run, assuming that this question is viewed after the Make-up SpongeBob run. I don't really have a least favourite run, because anything that kind of went wonky was redone, so my favourite run, I'll speak personally here, for me. King Kong was pretty good, but there was also, like, a lot of figuring out the game going through, with Neo having to kind of guide me by the hand. Not sure about that. It's a close second. But, actually, you know what? Instead of me blathering, let's take a look at the playlist here, and I can have a quick shufty through and tell you. I think I'm going to have to go with the Spider-Man games, honestly. They're just fun to play, easy to play, which is great for a live stream. And just, I love them. I love them, you know. I don't care what anyone says. Alright, another one from Ronald D. Rankin. Top 5 NES games. This is pretty hard because I didn't grow up with the NES. I guess I'm going to have to go Mega Man's 1, 2, and 6, Super Mario Bros. 3, and the last one's going to be tricky. Let's just go with DuckTales. You know, I've played Remastered. Haven't really played the original, but that's just a great game. So there you go. Mega Man's 1, 2, and 6, Super Mario Bros. 3, and DuckTales. Shadow Reaper asks, of the Open Up series, what has been your favourite item to unbox? I would probably have to say either the Steven Universe cards or the Harry Potter cards, because the former are just new and cool and shiny, and the latter I have a lot of nostalgia for. So definitely check those two episodes out if you haven't already. Crawl12 asks, hey Tom, do you think the Mario movie will be any good? Well, all I can say is Chris Pratt, very cool. It's Illumination. I would hope Nintendo is looking over the scripts and be like, be more funny, or be more interesting, because Illumination aren't exactly known for making great movies, you know? So, it's kind of hanging on a knife's edge right now. Sonic was pretty good in a, you know, alien comes to Earth and, you know, has to be helped out sort of way. I think it avoided the fish out of water tropes by just being Sonic, really. And I think the sequel is going to build on that steady foundation and make something a lot better. As for the Mario movie, it's kind of starting from zero, so it's going to be a lot harder to repress, I think. Alright, we've got the last set of questions here, so let's mosey on through them. Goldmember asks, Nintendo Switch Online is pretty lackluster even at its current price. What features would you want to warrant a price hike with the new expansion pack update? Better servers, for one thing. Rollback netcode. You know, it seems to be a must nowadays. Even though I think Smash Online is fine. You know, unless you get someone with a really bad connection, you're not going to have that bad of a time. But even then, you know, you're paying for this, so you should expect better. GameCube games, I would like that. I would also like to not have to pay an extra $10 every time you add a new thing. Stuff like that. Just more features, better value for money, really. Cruel12 asks, I know it's a little early, but what are you looking forward to in the new year, Tom? God, there's so many good games coming out in 2022. Kirby and the Forbidden Land, or Forgotten Land. No, Kirby, you cannot go there. Looks great. And obviously we have stuff like Final Fantasy 16, Breath of the Wild 2, Stranger of Paradise comes out in March. Just a lot of stuff to look forward to. Obviously we have Sonic 2, the movie, and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I'm such a Marvel shill, and a Sonic shill. A shill for a lot of things, but I enjoy myself. I don't just mindlessly consume. Zayanotto asks, did you ever watch Thomas and Friends? When you were younger, and if so, what was your favourite season from the classic area? Typically considered 1 through 5. I don't think I did, on account of a lot of people making fun of me for having the name Thomas, and kids can be very one-note. I wasn't bullied over it. They were just like, haha, Thomas the Tank Engine, and I was like, haha, yeah, fucking kill me, in child speak, basically. I think I caught the odd episode here and there, but I was more into stuff like Blue's Clues and whatnot, you know? So thank you, Zaydotto, for your question, and if you want to kind of parse what I mean by Blue's Clues, roughly around young teenage age, you know? Because it's just nice when you're sick to watch stuff that doesn't really challenge you that much. And I was sick a lot as a kid, mostly due to like undiagnosed asthma and just being fat as shit and so on. So thank you, Zaydotto. Shadow Reaper asks, handling work-life balance and working from home is challenging. Often when I try doing work at my desk, I'll get distracted by Twitter or something posting on Discord. How do you stay focused? Long story short, sometimes I don't. Because, again, you have it at your fingertips. Helldragon likes to put blockers on when he works so he can't access these things, and, you know, he's always been the more disciplined one of us two. But sometimes I just get into the zone with editing, and I don't stop until it's done, you know? So sometimes you kind of have to build up that discipline yourself, and hope it sticks. Otherwise, you're only human, so don't feel too bad if you get distracted. Just try and get your work done, you know? That's all you can do, really. Raldi Rankin asks, what's your favourite 90s cartoon? There are so many. I'm going to have to just pick one out at random, and you'll have to just, like, be happy with the fact that it's one of my favourite cartoons. Hey Arnold. It's just, the characters are engaging, you know, the stories are fun, and it's just fun to watch, really. A more fun version of that would probably be Recess. So those two are probably vying for the top spot. And that brings us to the end of this episode of NTom Opens Up. Wow, I flew through those questions faster than I ever expected. I hope the answers were satisfactory, guys, and thank you very much for submitting them. If you guys want to help NTom Opens Up continue, click that link in the video description and become a patron of Hellfire Comms. Your patronage thus far has helped us to get the co-coms paid, get content for just the channel in general, and especially NTom Opens Up, and just pay all the missed bills that come with running an internet-based channel like this. Thank you all so much for your continued support and patience, and I'll see you next time for another episode of NTom Opens Up. Bye bye.